Recently, a lot of people have been hating on Flamingo and talking about his channel and how it kind of fell off. And it's kind of a stupid situation, but it is kind of crazy. So if you're new, please subscribe. Help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Thank you, and let's get into the news. So recently, over the past few days, and yesterday especially, there's been a bunch of tweets made saying that Flamingo kind of fell off and his channel's dying or whatever. And people have been saying this for a while, obviously, you know, here and there. But yesterday, there's like a tweet made which kind of went viral in the community. And a lot of people actually came out and spoke out about this. You know, KreekCraft, a bunch of popular YouTubers. And originally when the tweet came out, a lot of people agreed, saying that Flamingo did kind of fall off and stuff. And if you're wondering why people are saying this, they're specifically talking about how his views dropped. So if you look at the Flamingo channel right here, his last few videos did 600,000 views and then like 700,000 views, which obviously isn't bad. But if you look before this, he would average like 1.5 million views to like 1 million views minimum, and then get like 3 million views here and there, you know, sometimes 2 million average. So going from like a 2 million-ish average to 600,000 is obviously a big drop. And because of this, all people started tweeting out saying that Flamingo fell off and his channel's dying. And a lot of people are also saying that he just isn't as good as anymore, which is kind of crazy. Now with that being said, the original tweet that kind of blew up and started this in the community was deleted. KreekCraft deleted his tweet too, which makes sense. I know the person was getting a lot of hate, but it still is an interesting discussion. But then because of this, a lot of people started getting mad at the person because they're like, this is so dumb to say Flamingo's falling off and stuff. Someone co-retweeted it saying, YouTube people are so obsessed with views. He made millions of views every video because he overworked himself. He's making videos that he's clearly having fun with. Let the man live. And then Polar Club, his thumbnail artist who's been with him for a while, you know, who probably knows the ins and outs of all this, responded saying something pretty crazy. She said, seeing the replies to the OG tweet stung. As someone who knows how overworked and burnt out he got at the time, at one point he was doing 2 thumbnails a day for his twice uploads, and it was crazy to keep up with that. Wish people saw with the whole XYZ fell off mentality. You don't realize we see these tweets, and you're making your face feel like crap because you project stupid ideas onto them, as if views are a measurement of someone's quality or something. Which is true. Just because Flamingo is getting lower views doesn't mean he's making worse videos. And a lot of people are saying that, which doesn't make any sense. And also with that being said, KreekCraft deleted his tweet like I mentioned, but the point he made was actually very good. The reason Flamingo's views are down isn't because he fell off or anything like that. A lot of times when YouTubers go lower views and stuff, it's a lot of stuff out of their control. And also just in general, Flamingo's been uploading less because, as they mentioned, he's been overworked like crazy and he's just enjoying himself now, making funny videos. Like if we look at the thumbnail for his last 2 videos, like this Poly Playtime one for example, you really think he's taking it that seriously? No, he's just messing around having fun now because he's kind of done overworking himself and he's just making videos that he probably enjoys doing. And also with that being said, YouTube is insanely up and down. It fluctuates like crazy. Trust me, I know from experience. Obviously I'm not the same level as Flamingo, you know, I'll never be, but I've experienced this exact same thing. And that's just how YouTube works. There's periods where your channel's on the top and it's doing the best it's ever done, and then next month you literally get all your videos do bad. That's just how it works, and that's just how YouTube works. Because like I've mentioned, there's factors out of our control that lead to views being lower. Like in general interest of Roblox. When Roblox is super dry and nothing is going on, people don't watch Roblox YouTube as much. There's something we can do about that, you know what I mean? And obviously a bunch of other factors, like people going back to school, you know, people getting older and stop watching him and stuff like that. So in general, this whole debate in the community just felt kind of stupid. A lot of people were calling out Flamingo saying he fell off and his content is getting worse, but it's not really. He's just kind of not doing it as seriously and just having more fun with it, it seems like, not overworking himself. And also, just because his views are down doesn't mean his videos are worse, even though people are saying that. So some pretty stupid drama in the community, and I kind of agree with what Polar Club said. The whole like focusing on another YouTuber's views and seeing if they fell off and stuff is kind of stupid. And also just in general, as Polar Club mentioned too, seeing people say that does sting heavily. Like me personally and a bunch of other people, as much as we try to not care about views, it obviously does matter a little bit. And when we see the views lower, it does make us depressed. And then imagine seeing your views lower a little bit, and then seeing a bunch of people on Twitter saying that you fell off and that you suck now. You know, that just makes you feel horrible, even though it probably isn't true in the general scheme of things. There's some pretty dumb drama going on there. I don't think Flamingo's fell off at all. And even if you think Flamingo fell off, the fact that if he quote-unquote fell off, he's getting 600,000 views, that's still crazy. But I think he's doing just fine. Alright, just as I was about to end this video, KreekCraft didn't actually delete the tweet, I just realized. You just can't find it in his replies, I think, because the original post is deleted. But I'm going to read at the end of this video here because I did go over his points, but it's better to just read out his statement so you get his full view on it. He said, strong dislike for posts like this. Every time I see something like this, it's always someone trying to reinforce their reason for not liking X or Y content creator, anymore based on some arbitrary number that ultimately doesn't mean anything. The reality is views counts fluctuate, like I said, and can be determined by so many different factors even outside of a YouTuber's control. Like I mentioned how he said that. What's really happening is you're getting older and interests are changing. It's not that his videos are suddenly worse, it's that your life is different now. And the environment you used to watch his videos has changed, which is super true. Let me know what you guys think, and if you enjoyed, check out some other news videos here. See you next one.